من لم يرحم صغيرنا ولم يوقر كبيرنا. So in this noble hadith transmitted by Imam Tirmidhi, the Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam is guiding us towards certain characters or habits that we all need to maintain to have a better society. And in this noble hadith, our noble Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam is saying that ليس منا, he is not part of us, من لم يرحم صغيرنا, the one who does not show mercy to the younger ones, ولم يوقر كبيرنا, and he doesn't respect our elders. Then Imam al-Bukhari also transmitted that hadith with the same message, and there it is saying that the Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam is saying that من لم يرحم صغيرنا ولم يعرف حق كبيرنا فليس منا. So he said here that من لم يرحم صغيرنا, the one who does not respect show mercy to the younger ones, ولم يعرف حق كبيرنا, and does not know the right or the due of our elders, فليس منا, he is not part of us. So Islam is a deen that encourages things that brings about peace, that brings about orderliness, that brings about decency in the society, and discourages us from anything that will tamper with that. And any society where the younger ones are not being treated with mercy, and where the elders are not treated with respect, then definitely such a society is bound to suffer. Just the way we have in our society. Because we are living in that kind of society. Because we live today in a society, and I'm not talking about our own country alone, it's global. It's global, it's a global problem. Because we have a society whereby the elders don't care about the younger ones. If the elders take decisions, they do things not thinking about the consequences, that is the negative, most especially the negative consequences of their actions on the younger ones. When you talk about showing mercy to the younger ones, it means you try as much as you can to avoid doing things that will harm them negatively. And you will try as much as you can to do things that will make life better and easier for them, as much as you can. So if Islam encourages we the elders, and that is why when you look at Islam, it's a balanced thing. So it is not tilting to any side. It tells the elders what is expected of them, and also the younger ones what is also expected of them. Take for example, who as younger ones, the elders don't owe you anything if you think you don't owe them anything. In any relationship, you owe somebody something, and that person owes you something. That's how the life is. And that's how Allah designed the life. So for example, even in terms of our relationship with Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala, yes, Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala have placed certain rights for us upon Himself. And He also placed certain things upon us to do towards him. Or maybe as a Nigerian, Nigeria owes you something and you owe Nigeria something. So if you don't owe Nigeria anything, then Nigeria doesn't owe you anything. Or in a relation, in marriage, the wife owes the husband something, the husband owes the wife something. The wife has certain rights, the husband has certain rights, the wife has certain responsibilities, and the husband also has certain responsibilities. Parents have certain rights, children have certain rights, and children have certain responsibilities, and parents have certain responsibilities. That is how Allah Ta'ala, so you need others, others need you. We need ourselves. You owe me something, I owe you something. So in essence, if we want to have a successful community, a successful environment, it doesn't matter. It's not even about home alone. Even if it is in an office, any office where no one knows the right of the other, that office things won't go well. It's a phenomenon that goes with every environment, any environment. So it's not even about family. So when we say some things, like don't just think it's about a home or it's about this. So it is something connected, even your office life. You need to give people their due. So people need to place people in their what? Their position. So a good Muslim is merciful to the younger ones. You treat them with kindness. You do things that will help them. And you avoid things that harms them or that harm them. And also, he says, وَلَمْ يَرْحَمْ وَلَمْ يُوَقِّرْ كَبِيرَنَا, and does not show respect to our elders. Or in another version, he says, وَلَمْ يَعْرِفْ, and he does not know حَقَّ كَبِيرَنَا, the due or the right of what? Our elders. So today we look at how the younger ones, when they come to talk to elders, when they address elders, look at how they talk. Sometimes somebody will feel like I'm fighting for my right. There's a difference between fighting for your right and disrespecting elders. If you expect someone else to respect your father, so when you are talking to someone who is someone else's father, then you will respect that person. You can correct an elder, but you don't abuse an elder. You can correct an elder. You don't have right to disrespect an elder. I usually tell us from time to time that we need to distinguish between condemning people and correcting people. Some of us cannot differentiate the two. Some can differentiate the two. When you correct somebody, it's positive in most cases. And when you condemn somebody, the consequences in most cases is what? Counterproductive. When you correct somebody, you give him hope. When you condemn somebody, what? You remove the hope. Like I do say, we even look at this political era and check everywhere. Go on social media. You will see that everyone talks. Everyone addresses issues, not minding whom he is talking to. And as a Muslim, your team encourages you to give people like I do give an example from time to time. No matter how notorious anybody is on the surface of the earth, for now, he is not up to Fir'aun. He is not up to Fir'aun. That is Pharaoh. Whether in the Quran or in the Bible, to read about him. So nobody give him what? Good word recommendation. Whether Muslims or Christians. And no matter how righteous any of us now living now, think he is, none of us is up to the position of who? Prophet Harun. Talk less of Prophet Musa. The two are working together. You know, one is under another. The Prophet Harun is operating under whose control? Prophet Musa. The two of them are prophets. The two of them are messengers of Allah. But one is operating under the other one. He takes instruction from the other one. So none of us is up to the level of the one taking instruction, talk less of being up to the level of the one giving instruction. That is, no matter how clean, no matter how righteous you think you are today. But I want us to check how Allah Ta'ala commanded Prophet Musa alayhi salatu wasalam, the one we can assume is the most righteous of all people at that time. Look at how Allah Ta'ala told him to speak to the person that yes, on the surface of the earth at that time, that is one of the people you can say is the most notorious person. When Allah Ta'ala sent Prophet Musa and Prophet Harun, two, not even one, to Fir'aun, what did Allah Ta'ala tell them? Allah Ta'ala said to them, اذهبا إلى فرعون إنه طغى فقولا له قولا لينا لعله يتذكر أو يخشى. Allah Ta'ala told Prophet Musa alayhi salatu wasalam, giving him instruction on Prophet Harun. Allah Ta'ala said to both of them, اذهبا, the two of you go to Fir'aun, to Pharaoh, إنه طغى. It's not that Allah doesn't know him. Allah knows who he is. He owns him. So Allah told them that he's what? He's an arrogant and pompous person. So that means they are not going to tell Allah who Fir'aun is. So he knows whom he's sending them to. But when they get to Fir'aun, what did Allah Ta'ala, how did Allah Ta'ala commanded them to speak to him? He said to them, فَقُولَا لَهُ, both of you should say words to him. قَوْلًا لَيِّنًا, mild words. لَعَلَّهُ يَتَذَكَّرُ أَوْ يَخْشَى. He might be what? يَتَذَكَّرُ. He might meditate. أَوْ يَخْشَى. Or be what? God conscious. He may be admonished. Or he may be God conscious. So let's assume some of us, with the way we talk, maybe as a Muslim child or as a Muslim person, you want to talk about some politicians or you want to talk about some elders who have not done what they're supposed to do. Yes, you can say that, still respecting them. You don't need to abuse them. They are elders. Just the way we expect them to do what they're supposed to do for us, we also owe them certain things. We owe them respect. We owe them what? Words that are supposed to be addressed towards them. They say two wrongs cannot make a right. If you think they are wrong, then you don't make your own mistake. When you make your mistake, you are only worsening your problem. If you have somebody as president, or as somebody as governor, or somebody as commissioner, or somebody as whatever, so long as he has that power, and Allah have not taken it away from him, then that power will affect you. His decision will affect you. So, your own effort should be how to make him take better decisions, not how to make him worse. Because when you make him worse, you are not helping matters. So, my brothers and sisters, indeed, we need to check how we address us. It's not even about politics. Even in our various homes, as a husband, or as a wife, or as a son, when you address your elders, or when you talk to the younger ones, how do we address us? So it's very important. Somebody who is an unbeliever. A believer knows the person's actions which are contrary to Allah's injunction are not right. But look at the Prophet. Normally talk to you also as a Muslim now. the Prophet, no matter how righteous you are not like him. You see, he was talking, Allah, it is the verse of the Quran. Allah was teaching him how to talk to who? To the kuffar. At one point, what did he say to them? He said, "Qul, tell them." Allah is telling the Prophet to tell the kuffar, the unbelievers, the wrongdoers. Allah said to the Prophet, "Qul, la tus'aluna amma ajramna, wa la nus'alu amma ta'malun." I want us to digest the meaning of this verse. Allah Ta'ala said to the Prophet, say to them that we the Muslims, will not be asked by Allah. Sorry, you the kuffar will not be asked by Allah regarding our crime. Are you committing crime? No. You see, you want to argue with somebody. Don't place yourself in a position to make the person feel you are what? Better than him. You are telling him you are better and he is worse. That's what Allah says, do not attribute purity to yourselves. He is the one who knows, who is more God conscious. So the Prophet is saying to the kuffar that la tus'aluna amma ajramna. You will not be asked by Allah pertaining to our crime. But when you want to mention their own crime, what did he say? Wala nus'alu, and we will not be asked amma ta'amalu pertaining to what you do. I want us to get this straight. Our own, he used the word crime, meaning he attributed negatively to himself and he attributed positive one to them. While they are the ones having the negative, he is the one having the positive. But today, sometimes some of us who even condemn people are even more condemned than those we are condemning. In most cases, when they say only, those who are ready to kill the person, check them, in most cases they are only. That is, the criminals are more bent on making sure a criminal is what? Condemned. If you look at Allah, He made us. But no matter how devilish you think you are, He told you in the Quran, "Qul, tell them, Ya ibadi alladhina asrafu ala anfusihim, O you my servants who have wronged themselves." What did He say? La taqnatu min rahmatillah. Do not lose hope from the mercy of Allah. But some of us, like I used to say, and we have to get this corrected. We are the one destroying ourselves, and we think someone else is destroying us. Because of our actions, our words. One person hurts you, you will cause the person and cause all his generations. Look at that. Yeah. And what I usually tell us, if somebody is cursed, then don't expect good from the person. So the person is cursed, you curse the person. So the person is exhibiting what he is. So what's the big deal about that? Do not expect good from a cursed person. So that's why even if you think somebody is cursed, pray for Allah to guide him. Pray for Allah to save him, because if he is saved, you are also saved. My brothers and sisters in Islam, as Muslims, we are people that Islam taught us mercy. وَمَا أَرْسَلْنَاكَ إِلَّا رَحْمَةً لِلْعَالَمِينَ. He did not say إِلَّا رَحْمَةً لِلْمُؤْمِنِينَ. He said to the Prophet, "We are not sent except as mercy to what? To who? The entire universe." Allah Ta'ala give us mercy to those around us. أقول ما تسمعون وأستغفر الله لي ولكم ولسائر المسلمين لذنوبهم وخطاياهم. الحمد لله رب العالمين الذي لم يخلق الإنسان عبثا ولم يكن سورة القدر ليكون وكلفه ليشكره، والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه ومن والاه. أما بعد، I enjoy the appointment from myself in the of Allah Ta'ala. So my advice to myself and to the rest of us, let us use our tongues to improve our communities, to change our society. Most of our problems come from the tongue. Most of our problems. Some of the actions done by some people that we even complain about. The dangers that our tongues are causing is far, far more than that. Some people become who they are or what they are because of what we say. So we need to check our tongue. So Prophet in the hadith said to Sahaba, one day he held onto his tongue. And he said to the Kufa alayka hada. He said to them, take care of this. Then the Sahaba now said to him, oh, you the messenger of Allah, do we hold on to what we use in talking? And he said, if you cannot do that, then your mother has lost. We can change our communities through abuse, through curses. We can change our societies through that. And yes, people are bound to make mistakes. I want us to get this. There's no single human being on the surface of the earth, like I said, including myself and you too listening. No single human being on the surface of the earth who does not have his shortcomings. No single one. Because that's our nature. If they tell you someone is a righteous person, the definition, I usually say to the best of my knowledge, the definition does not go beyond he is 60% righteous and 40% unrighteous. If they say he is righteous, he's either 80% righteous and 20% unrighteous, or he's 90% righteous and 10% unrighteous. Because we are created by Allah that way. That's how we are created. We are not created to be 100% righteous. Allah has created creatures that are 100% righteous. And that's why if they kill you, they didn't commit sin. If they give you life, they didn't commit sin. The angels, you have angels doing giving rain. And when the rain is coming down, if you like, maybe the rain beats you where it's not supposed to beat you, that is your own problem. That is not his own problem. His duty is to send down the rain. And he will not wait for you to finish what you are doing before the rain comes down. You are doing your party, that's not his business. You are reciting Quran, doing Quranic competition. No, the rain can still scatter the Quranic competition. Just do it to scatter the party. Because he will not wait for the Quranic competition to finish or for the party to finish before the rain comes down. He will send down the rain the exact time he's going to send it down. If the rain will disturb your party, then find a way of solving that one. That's not his own work. They didn't give you the duty of saving or solving that one. The one that is taking life, like I used to give us example. If the time someone's supposed to die is now, and the person is the pilot in the plane driving, piloting the plane, the person will still die. How the plane will be saved, that is a problem. That's another case, that's not his own business. That's what Allah says regarding to the angels. He said, La ya'sun Allah ma amarahum. They will not disobey Allah pertaining to whatever injunction is given to them. Whatever they be commanded, what they have been commanded, that's what they do. I and you have something in us that used to make us think here and there. And the person who put that thing in us is Allah. The day he doesn't want you to think that way, he will remove it. He is the one who gave you choice. There are areas he didn't give you choice. That's those areas you will follow 100%. Like now, nobody has time, right, or power to decide the day he will die. And that's why when that time comes, you will submit straight. Nobody is disobeying them. In the area you see somebody saying, I can do whatever I like, is the area that Allah says, okay, no problem, I'll give you this control. But the one, even we human beings, there are areas we also lie. There are areas that are like that. Yeah. There are areas that you too, and there are areas, he said, he designed it like that. That's our nature. And that's why on the day of judgment, they weigh our what? Deeds. They weigh it. Because you have good, you have what? Bad. The one that is more, that's where you belong. If the good is more, you go to Jannah. If the evil is more, you go to where? Hell. That means Allah did not tell you in the Quran that the Jannah is exclusively meant for those that 100%. They are what? Righteous. Because if they are 100% righteous, so what do they weigh? The negative one is zero. So nothing to weigh. But your nature is there is something to weigh. Yes, that is it. If you don't commit sin deliberately, sometimes you commit it mistakenly. Because your actions are determined by the level of information you have. Sometimes your information may not be accurate and you judge somebody wrongly. Or take for example, as a judge in the court, if a case comes to you, your judgment is going to be determined by the evidence presented. If the evidence is accurate, your judgment may be accurate. If the evidence is not accurate, your judgment will also not be what? Accurate. Because you are not Allah. And you judge by that, and that's not a sin, that's not a crime, that's your nature. May Allah Ta'ala guide us all right. So in a nutshell, brothers and sisters, indeed, we all need to learn to respect our elders. And we need the elders, we also need to be merciful to our younger ones. They are your children. Take actions that will make them to feel they have good elders. Do things that they will wake up and say, oh, may Allah bless these our elders. Not to even think of cursing them. But at the same time, like I said, even if our elders make mistakes, as children, we respect them. It's even one of the ways you will know someone who is a responsible and respectful child. When you are wrong, how you should see. Just like friends, when you have enough, you give out. Sometimes you can do your real friends. When you don't, they say a friend in need is what is a friend indeed. Sometimes how you will know somebody who respects you more is when you ask the person, how does he react? You can get that one faster and more accurate than when you are pleasing the person. Someone can tend to show you he loves you, he respects you when you are doing what you did. That one is eye service. But when you hurt him, he will show you the true honor. Yeah. So if you are the type who only respect elders, when they give you what you want, that is not respect. Just the way it is as a movement. If you are the believer who always, Allah is always good when He is giving you what you want, and when He doesn't give you what you don't want, is not good, then you are not a mu'min. A mu'min submits to Allah, His sarah, not dharra. When things are okay and when things are what? Are difficult. But those ones who are not sincerely honoring or worshipping Allah, Allah says, وَمِنَ النَّاسِ مَنْ يَعْبُدُ اللَّهَ عَلَى حَرْفٍ فَإِنْ أَصَابَهُ خَيْرٌ اطْمَأَنَّ بِهِ وَإِنْ أَصَابَتْهُ فِتْنَةٌ انقلب على وجهه خسر الدنيا والآخرة. There's some people are there, they are only good Muslims when things are what? Okay. When things go bad, you can see them anywhere. They can go to Babala or go to anything, they only want to solve their problem. You say you will not close, open your door and God will what? Close it for you. Allah